people in your comment sections of your post. Well, tonight we're going to discuss why they're there and how you can successfully win against them. So, you know, it's funny. The moment you start walking in your purpose, the moment you step into your God ordained mission, here come the haters, the trolls, and the envious and the jealous. They don't always show up as obvious enemies. Sometimes they disguise themselves as concerned critics, passive aggressive commenters, or even people who claim to want the best for you. But make no mistake, their goal is the same: distraction. Now, me and myself, I'm an official bullier. This is something that the Most High is working on me about. I've never liked those people who pick on people who they feel were weaker than them or less than them. So I was always the guy that picked on the bullies and exposed them for what they really are. Now, that's not the ideal formula for this, but the way I was probably so successful is because I don't do it out of emotions. I'm not mad when I do it. I'm more witty. I'm more sarcastic the way that I do it and when I do it, which is still can turn left, if circumstances arise. But I've been blessed. But I'm going to give you a surefire way of how to handle them. Do not entertain them. That in a nutshell. That's what they're going to tell you is not to entertain that energy that they're trying to give to you. But me personally, I kind of disagree with that, because dealing with this, I feel like they could be sent to you for a purpose, a reason for your growth, because the Bible speaks about exposing the enemy, and or what the enemy does for you with intent to make you harmful to you actually turns out to be a blessing for you. So when those bullies are coming into your comment section, a lot of people ignore them or delete them. A lot of those are monitoring spirits or gang stalking spirits, and then, just get rid of them, don't entertain that energy, blah blah blah. And I guess to a point, for some people that could be very important for somebody, some people. But again, they're commenting, they're interacting with your posts. They're interacting by their negative comments. They're interacting so much that it kind of put miles between your other posts or your other comments. When I say that, it's because the algorithm does not know how to tell the difference between a negative comment and a positive comment. So all it sees is somebody is consistently interacting with your post. They're commenting regularly, going through you posting something. They're interested. So they're watching, they're waiting, they're hungry, they're stalking your post. And the algorithm sees that. And every time that you post something, the algorithm feeds it directly to them. Here you go, monster. And they're eating it up. But all the time they're thinking they're hurting you, they're actually blessing you. Yes, they are blessing you. That's why even in the Bible where it says love thy enemy, because your enemy is actually helping you. Their animosity, their hate, their jealousy that is so enraging in them is causing them to interact with your page and showing it. So their hate is providing love because you're growing. You're getting, that's how the algorithm know, hey, shoot this page out to more people because look, they eating it up. So again, don't allow those people to get under your skin. Use it to your advantage. See, when people can't control you, they try to control how others see you. They'll throw negativity in the comment section, hoping you'll react, hoping you'll come down from your position and entertain their foolishness. But let me tell you something. What they're trying to do is get an emotional response from you. Because if they can get you in your feelings, they can get you off of your focus. But let me remind you of something powerful. God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the call. So your mission was never dependent on their approval. Your purpose doesn't need their permission. So what do you do when their jealousy arises? When their envy stirs? When the trolls come out of hiding? You keep moving forward. You don't stop to explain yourself. You don't respond to every negative comment. You don't allow their insecurities to plant doubt in your spirit. But if you're like me and you have time to spare that day, entertain it. Because by you entertaining that, now when I tell you entertain it, you have to remember not to respond from an emotional or negative aspect. Don't let them get you out of your body. But I use it in witty. You know what I mean? I do it. It's like it says. Some people say maybe see an asshole type. You know what I mean? But I'm never disrespectfully when I'm doing it. I'm killing them with kindness. And so if you have the opportunity and the time to do that, yes, because not only is your page growing, but you're becoming entertaining to maybe your community, because they know you and they, you know what I mean, and you've already exposed who this, monster spirit or evil person or negative entity is in the comment section. So you're entertaining, it's a form of entertainment for your community. Not only that, but other people that are coming through because of the comments and because of the interaction is exposing that to other people. And what I do is I like to pin their comment to the top. So when people come to look, that's the first thing they get to see. And they start it's juicy. It's like a soap opera. You know what I mean? So again, if you have the opportunity to use them like I do to your advantage, by all means, do that. But here's the truth. Those who are truly doing the work, those who are truly building, those who are truly walking in alignment with their calling, man, they don't have time to hate. They don't have time to troll. They don't have time to throw shade because they're too busy shining their own light. So the next time someone tries to throw you off course, just smile, because their hate is confirmation you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. I give another focus. Like I had this up on my wall. This was it was a tapestry because I didn't just want that little white wall. So I bought some items. I have a TikTok shop. So by me buying some items and stuff, and I got, something free. And I picked this out. Now, I was disappointed when I got it. Somebody pointed out, oh, you got the eye, triangle with an eye. I don't know what it meant to her. I don't know what it meant to her. But I was already bothered with it, not because it had an eye, but because it had a blue eye. And I ordered the one with the brown eye. So that was a problem. So I told them, and they sent me another. They're sending me another one. I should get it within the next couple of weeks. And I was just gonna leave this one up there for the remainder of the time. But then it just taught me, hey man, her little old what's the name about this made me go ahead and do what I wanted to do for the first place. Take it down because I didn't like it, and wait for my other one to come in, which I can't be too. It's basically a tree, a sacred tree. Old. Trees are old, so it's like just an old tree. But yeah, and it's bigger because that one was short. It didn't go all the way down. I wanted to go cover the whole wall, and that one stopped right here, so that didn't work. So anyway, long story short, even the time that sometimes the comments, and I said I got that realization based on my comments. I had 2 comments today about that. Well, one comment a couple days ago, and one, so that was kind of like confirmation, like, hey, you don't like that. Go ahead and pull it down. But at the same time, it gave me another point about kind of clarify myself and my position. See, a lot of you are religious freaks, I could put it like that, and I don't mean that in a good way. You are still blinded by religion. You have not come into the grips of learning of transgression religion, which was a man-made, a man-created organization to control the weak. So, but I'm not speaking to you people one that are spiritual and realize, the difference between spirituality and religion, because a lot of the people that are stuck in religion, like this woman that I'm talking about, she's seen that as some type of like, I guess she's seen it like some type an affront to her religion. But this is the same woman that has praying hands with a cross, graven images, which is their word, which is who they're supposed to be serving, told them about having graven images, crosses all over the house, and you know what I mean. So they don't realize the paganism that their violations that they're doing within their own so-called religion. So, but I appreciate all the rest of you all who are out there who's transpired, who's grew past those blinders that religion puts on people. Your growth is, a lot to say about you as an individual. But stay focused, stay faithful, and never let small people pull you out of your God-given destiny. Like always, if this message resonated with you, please leave a like, share, and a subscribe. Like the pastor of the street says, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Y'all have a great night.